Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. Well, today we went to North Bay. Not only did I get myself a boatload of CO2 gas and some extra ammo, we went into Lefebvre's and my wife picked up this CP99 compact Recon for me. Now I've seen the CP99s before, basic version, and you know, it's like anything else. Sometimes you just wait it out and, you know, hey, and it pays to wait because they have the Recon. Now the Recon's been around for a little while, and that's no big deal. But you also got to shop for price. So this is Lefebvre's Outdoor Sports in North Bay, and it was $79.99 plus tax for the gun, and it's full tacticaled, and even comes with a green dot, not a red dot, but a green dot. So we'll have to see how well that works. But it does still have the front sights there. So that's not a big deal. So there's our hollow sight, some wrenches, the gun, any extra goodies? Nope. I did find out too that DL Air Guns in Canada does carry the extra mags, which I'm going to order some when I get the money for it. It's like $20 for like a pack of 2, and these are metal mags too, which is nice. So they're quality built. So it's not like you're going to wear one out anytime soon, but it does. It is nice to have the extras regardless in case of failure, or well, you want extras anyways to keep the action going, because it takes a while to load up a mag. So if you want to save time on all that stuff. So let's see. So yeah, it looks like the battery's already active. Okay, so that's cool. Let's pull out our wrenches here. So we're going to have one wrench for adjusting our angles on this thing. So we've got left and up and down and left and right on the sides. Battery compartment on the side. Let's see what kind of battery this thing uses. I could just read the manual, but I'd rather pull it apart and see. A little finicky to get out the battery, that's for sure. Wow. Wow, that's a snug fit. So, looks like we have a CR2032 3-volt battery. Okay, cool. Put that back in there. That's a nice snug fit. They really did a good job there. Yep, good to go. Alright, so let's get this thing installed. Now I did look at a few videos on this thing, and wow, that's a sloppy fit. Well, I guess we're going to have to snug it up more. Yeah, we don't want to throw it off angle either. So you're going to have to hold it down flat, snug it up. Anyways, as I was saying, I watched a few videos on this, and apparently the way they've designed the tack rail on this, you can still use your open sights underneath, or you can use the hollow sight. That's actually not too shabby the way it's sitting right now. Definitely is going to have to move to the left a bit anyways. Let's see how responsive this thing is. Trying to eyeball the main sights and this at the same time. Pretty good there. Not that I expect to not have to adjust it more, but I also wanted to see how well it would work. But there's two levels of brightness on this thing. The one brightness level is not bad. It's pretty decent. Full brightness, definitely better. Not the cleanest green dot. You know, it does have a little bit of to it. But we'll see. We'll see how it works anyways. We'll try it and open sights. So it has a fake muzzle brake / suppressor kind of jobby on it. It actually covers up the extra long barrel, which is a nice bonus about the CP99 Compact. It does have a much longer barrel than the original. I don't know the original length, but this one here they say is 5.75 inches or 5 3/4 inches. Fixed front and rear sights. You cannot adjust the sights on the gun itself, but of course we do have the green dot sight, so that is adjustable for elevation and windage. Single action trigger, manual safety, dangerous area up to 300 yards. Yeah, okay, in their dreams. I've yet to see a BB gun that's like 500 feet per second or even 600, make it 300 yards and still be dangerous. But anyways, we'll take whatever they say. 18 round magazine, power source is 112 gram CO2, velocity is up to 400 FPS. Doesn't mean we're going to get it, but I guess we'll see, because we're going to throw this sucker over the Chrony. So, we do have our safety here, which you have to pull back and lift up to go to fire, but to put it on safe, you just click down. I don't know why they didn't make it so it could click either way. Blowback, of course, and with last shot hold, and of course you have your slide release. I'm just going to take a little bit of break in. And it does actually have fire shot indicator, so when you look at the slide at the back you can't see anything, but when you're ready to go you'll see a red dot show up in front of you, so the gun is hot, ready to go. Now from what I saw, if we put it on safe, that should disappear. And it does. So it safely decocks the gun, which is kind of nice. So you got a safety decock on this. Getting the mag out, left or right, ambidextrous, so it'll pull down jobby. Mag comes right out, and there's our metal mag. And of course there's our BB follower. Pull all the way down, push it out to the back a little bit, dump her upside down, drop your BBs in, away you go. So, nice mag. I kind of like that. It's not too shabby. Now, as for getting access to the CO2, pinch the sides down the grip below, pull back at the same time, and we put our CO2 bottle in there. And of course we have our directional arrows that tells us we're loosening and tightening. It says open and power. So open is going to be this way. So that's all the way open. So you have to adjust your CO2 with the thumb wheel until it engages, and then you should be able to just put it to power and it should puncture the bottle. And it looks like we got one of those gel seals in here, and it's looking like they got a larger center cut out of this one. So, well, we'll try Crossman CO2 and see if it likes it or not. If not, I do have some Walther CO2 bottles still kicking around. So we'll see how that works out for us anyhow. Anyway, I think the gun so far, like from what I've seen on videos myself, it looks like an interesting piece, that's for sure. and it does seem to be decently accurate according to videos. And I do like the size. The weight is really nice. Now, of course, this is kind of like a replica air gun because it is like the Walther CP99, and this is, in this case, the compact, which is the BB version. The regular CP99 is actually the pellet version. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice wide trigger on it. The lower half is polymer frame, and then of course your slide is metal on this thing, and you do get to see your port on here. It's an open port, both sides. Picatinny rails all over the place on here, so you can put a laser down below, flashlight here, something else here. Maybe if you don't like the red green dot type of scope, you can actually mount a pistol scope on this thing. And it looks like it's pretty stable too. And I wonder, this wrench does not work for that. And this definitely does not work for this one. So we're going to have to find a different Allen key, because you can actually remove this from here. So I can just take it right off and change the look of the gun and just, you know, proper sighting open sights, you know what I mean? So you can do that sort of thing. But yeah, so far it looks pretty good. So I guess we'll have to Chrony it, and we'll shoot off a mag of BBs at a target and see how accurate this thing actually is. And of course we will revisit the whole accuracy thing, because as I've said before, I do kind of suck with pistols, okay? But there's always hope, because the more you do it, the better you get at it. But I think we'll do all right, even if I get a decent little grouping. You know, that'll be something cool. And I'll let you know what the kickback feels like on this, because I do have other blowback guns too. So, yeah, basic instructions, tells us how to do stuff. A little bit of Walther stuff on Walther CO2. They tell you about the shot dot, they call it. Green dot point sight. Shot dot. Okay, so this will be instant for you guys. Let's go out in the shop, put this thing over the Chrony, set up a target outside, do some shooting, see what kind of damage we can do. Okay guys, time to Chrony this thing. Oh, just as an FYI, if you have it in safe mode and you pull the trigger on this thing, it will spit BBs out. It's a weird gun that way, I guess. So don't pull the trigger just for fun, because your BBs are just going to keep getting cycled out. Interesting though. Alright, so let's put this thing on fire. And let's Chrony this sucker. We got nothing on that one. Let's not rely on the hollow sight for tracking right now. 413. That's pretty respectable. 394. 387. 382. 376. 374, 370. Let the gun sit for a minute. Definitely got over the 400 on the first shot. That was pretty good. .370, 369. So I would say about 375. We can call it at 375. I think that's pretty decent. I mean, your first shot's going to be killer cool, but after that, I mean, it is going to use up the gas a bit. And it looks like, yep, have to reload. And put this on safe. Safety decocks it. Away we go. As far as this hollow sight goes though, it's definitely going to need some downward adjustment, that's for sure, because I was pointing at it to try and aim at the target there at the same time. And it's just, well, I don't know, it looks like it's going light that way. Hard to say. Anyway, let's go take this thing out to a target box outside, set her up, shoot a target, try the hollow sight out as is, and then of course use the front sights at the same time for other shots. See if we can hit the broadside of a barn. Alright, instant for you. Alright guys, our first target's going to be at 15 feet, basically 5 meters. So I've got a brand new target installed on our box. And we'll try one shot first with the hollow sight, see where it might be sitting at, and then adjust from there. Put the Allen key down there. It's a little high, a little bit to the left. So we'll go about a quarter turn right. And we're going to have to push this down. So we'll go about half turn down. Ah, we shot up even higher. I guess we gotta go the opposite way with this one. Okay, so we got our height fine. Now we just got to get it to go a little to the right. Try that right there. Probably that was me. Landed in the same spot, just a hair below. Alright, one more like that. See where we're at. I think we hit a little on the high side, but we're centered. Alright, enough messing with the red dot. Let's try just the open sights on this thing. So you got to look under the rail anyway. out. Oh, not bad. I got one on the bullseye. Okay, let's go reload, change the target. We'll try one more time just to open sights, and then we're going to try moving to 10 meters. Alright guys, one more flip around. Same 5 meters, 15 feet kind of deal. Got a wind out here too, which kind of sucks, but and we're out. And I suck. 2 8s and a 7. The gun is pretty shaky. It's got a lot more kick to it than my Daisy does, which is kind of actually cool. So it's going to take some getting used to, so don't take this accuracy as being this is how accurate it is, because there are guys on YouTube that can shoot pistols way better than me that have shot this same gun, and this thing actually is very accurate. But let's go out to 10 meters and see what I can do. Alright guys, we're out at 10 meters, aka 33 feet. So let's zoom in. It'll be the target on the right. Wind's picking up more. That's gonna hurt accuracy too, so it's not all my fault. Let me see how well I can zoom in on this target for you guys. I think that's about the best we're going to get. So I'm going to try sitting down with this, holding the shot steadier. Wow, I can see from here I suck really bad with this at 10 meters. Let's try the hollow sight. I'm going to have to compensate for height. So the further away I get, wow. I'm going to go take an up close look. Not bad, I got one bullseye. One. I guess that's better than none. Alright, let me stand up here. That's it, last 2 shots. Alright, safe. Well, the wind certainly doesn't help, especially with BBs. And of course we're dropping more FPS as we're shooting the thing, but either way, I mean, a lot of this, guys, it is me. This thing's got some pretty neat kick to it. First time ever shooting this gun. That's why we're going to revisit accuracy at another date. I'm going to play with this thing for a few days, see how good I can get with it. I'm thinking probably 5 to 8 meters is where it's going to be the most accurate, even once getting used to the gun. And I got to spend a little bit more time setting up this green dot as well. It's kind of interesting, but I am liking the gun. It does have quite the kick to it. You know, it definitely is there. Like, even with all that, that's what we got through, like 3 mags. The kick is starting to settle down a bit. Let me give you an up close of how the blowback works here. So you got quite a bit of space here before it actually engages. So you can actually rack a BB in gently and then just boom. So that's pretty good for all that. Now we're into single shot. Oh. Every once in a while it gives a really nice loud crack to it. Anyhow, so that's the end of that one. We'll let the gas go out of this. So I am using a Crosman bottle, so this thing is actually compatible with Crosman CO2 bottles. So that's not a problem. I wouldn't leave gas in it all the time, only because of the type of seal that's in it. Don't recommend it. It's definitely going to put an impression on that seal quicker than most, because it does have a larger than normal hole in it. In the seal itself, in the middle. But the pierce on it is not bad. It could be a little bit better, which I think would offer a little bit better power for shot to shot. You know, so I'll give you a bit of a look. So that's not the world's best piercing job. I'm going to try a Humerex bottle in, see if the Humerex ones pierce any better. Crosman bottles have always been notorious for being a little harder to pierce. And that's fine, it's the way it goes, you know. But so far I'm pretty impressed with the gun. It's actually pretty nice. So definitely going to have to order spare mags for it though to keep the fun going. So anyhow, that concludes unboxing, chronograph, and my terrible shooting skills with this gun at this time anyways. I will get better. So like I said, we'll do just a separate accuracy video at some point, and of course there will be a review. I don't know when. This is not a gun that I'm gonna just, you know, be able to get into all this stuff that I normally do for videos on a gun and just get it over with in a couple of days. This is gonna take probably a couple weeks, because I also want some nicer weather for shooting, that sort of thing, and you know, getting more better with the gun and handling it. You know, I got to figure out the proper way to actually hold this particular gun, and to deal with the blowback, because that does affect your accuracy quite a bit if you're not holding things right. And like I said, we still got to line up the green dot a bit better. So the fixed sights I think are out by a bit, but hey, they're fixed. There's nothing you can do about it except compensate for that once you figure out how much they're out by and where. But definitely this green dot will help assist in being more accurate with the gun, so that's a good thing. Anyways, that ties up this video. Thank you so much guys for watching, checking it out. If you're looking for one of these things, they are an awesome gun. I swear to you, I kid you not, I have seen guys who are really accurate with this pistol, and it gets really nice tight groupings. If you're in the North Bay or area, so North Bay, Powassan, Sturgeon Falls, Sunridge, South River, you know, that kind of area. Lefebvre's Outdoor Sports, like I said, they carry this thing, $79. I mean, I was looking at a regular CP99, you know, at DNL website, for example, and they charge like $100 just for the standard CP99 or CP99 compact. This is the Recon model CP99 compact, and only $79. That's pretty good, because other places want $89 and upwards. So catch you on the next one.